So today we are going to discuss the Java class, third class. So in this we are going to discuss about data types in Java. So data types is nothing but the type of data that we are storing in a computer, because computer doesn't understand the numbers, integers, characters, etc. So for through the programming language we need to say to the computer that we are storing this type of data in a computer. So we have different, I said we have different language for the as it is converted to code. Our written code is converted into the byte code, so we need to use our certain syntaxes to store the data. So for that we use data types. So in this we have real world data, like we know, and Java data types. So in real world we have integers are nothing but numbers, 20, 25, 30, that so on. So in for real integers we have four types in Java: byte, so byte, short, int and long. So byte is nothing but it only stores the data with little memory. It stores only the data with little memory. So for small data we can't use this large memory, right? So for small data we use little memory, which consumes the space and also runs very fast. And short is bigger than byte. And next int, it is most commonly used data type. And next long. So long is nothing but if the number is greater than 8 digits or certain so on, so long is used for that. So and next we have real numbers and fractional numbers, which contains decimal points. So just remind this, which contains decimal points. So it has like float is nothing but decimal points. We use float, most commonly used. And double is for float but some extent. We have more number of a big floating point which contains a large memory, we use double. And next for characters we have different characters like A, B, C, D, E. For different characters we use char data type in Java. And boolean is nothing but for yes or no, or true or false, yes or no. So for this conditions, type of conditions, we use boolean in Java. So yeah, we like see here we have data types in Java: primitive data types, non-primitive data types. Two types of data types in Java: primitive and non-primitive. Primitive is nothing but now we have discussed it, right? Boolean, character, integer, float, etc. These all are comes under primitive data type. And non-primitive data type we can discuss it about later: array, classes, strings, enum, interfaces, etc. So first present we are going to discuss about the primitive data types. These are primitive data types, and as we see, these all are the primitive data types now I have discussed, right? So next, as we go through this, so data type to deal with integer. So here data type to deal with integer. So first I have said, right, int data type. So first here we are going to discuss about integer. So in integer I said we have four types: byte, short, int and long. So byte is nothing but 1 byte. It only stores a memory which having 1 byte memory. So the range is -128 to 127. So and short is 2 bytes. So if the memory is a little bit more than byte, we use short int. And next int, it is most commonly used. It is most common and it contains 4 bytes. And next 8 bytes. Long is nothing but 8 bytes. If we have more than a certain number to store and it is a large memory, we use long. And next, as we come here, this is a Java program regarding this. So class, we need to define a class, and public static void main, I have said this. This is a access modifier, and static we use it as a object to return, and void we need to return anything, and main is a method. And here we see this byte age equals to 35. So first for this it only occupies small memory, so we use byte. So this age is so occupies only less memory, so we need to specify this byte before the variable. so in Java, so that computer can understand it. So next, just printing the byte, so we need to write plus age. Plus age is nothing but it prints the data in Java. So if we need to add the string and a number in Java, we need to write plus. Okay, so next, let's come to the short int. Short int is nothing but it is 2 bytes. Here 1 byte and this is 2 bytes. So next, and it comes to int. Int is most commonly used. It contains a 4 bytes of memory. So it stores the 4 bytes of memory. So int sal equals to int variable equals to number. So next it prints the sal. So next, long is nothing but 8 bytes. So long pop equals to 99. So this it occupies more memory, so we use long here. If we use int, then we get error. So then we need, for long, just remember we need to write L at the end to specify long in Java. So the output age 35 years, salary, population, we get like that. So the default value of all these short int and char is 0. Just remember this. This all default value, if it doesn't write in any value, this default value is equals to 0. Okay. So next, as we see here, data types to deal with real numbers. So I have said next, with real numbers or fractional numbers, we use float or double data type. So which real numbers or fractional numbers, nothing but it contains a decimal number. So float is nothing but if we have if the date it is like 4 bytes, it occupies 4 bytes, just like int. Float also just occupies 4 bytes of memory. So float is used when the precision after the decimal is more than 5 to 7 digits. So if we have like 23.4567923, so for this we use float. So because after the decimal so just remember this, after the decimal point more than 5 to 7 digits we use float. So up to then we use float. So next, the program for the float is just like class public static void main. So here we use float variable and 9.8. Here we have points, so here we use float. And here just remember, just like long, we need to use f for the float. So next, as we come to the output, yeah, we have got the output. And next I am saying that double is nothing but it occupies 8 bytes. Float occupies 4 bytes, double occupies 8 bytes of memory. So double can be used when the precision after the decimal point is 4 to 16 digits. In float we have only 4 to 5 digits, so sorry, 6 to 7 digits. So but in double, if the memory is large and the number is large, then after decimal point, so then we use double. So here we see public static, same double, we use this keyword double, pi equals to 1.34, so on. This is a large number and it occupies a large amount of memory. So just print it, so it just get it. So this is the difference between float and double. So next, as we come to here, it is a character data type. So we have completed int, float, and next one is character. So this character is used to store the single character like A, B, C, D. So single characters. So in this, for this keyword we use char, and it occupies 2 bytes of memory, just like short int, like, okay, but it is a character. So if the character if we have like Ramu, so it is a group of characters, right? For this we use a string. We can discuss it later. So we are just discussing about the character right now. So see here the program for the character: class, data type, demo, public static void main, and character char, we use char, gen equals to, it is a variable, and we use the char only one letter and with a single quotes. So system.out.println, it prints the gender equals to m. So this is regarding the character. And the last one, this is boolean. So here boolean is nothing but data type to deal with true or false. Here true, whether it is true, yes or no, or true or false. So memory occupy the boolean is dependent, and see, this is the program. So public static void main boolean. So here we use boolean, is married, false. So here we use either true or false. So here, here for the statement, see this statement here, is married. So here we have given false for that, so it prints the false. If we have given true, it prints the true. So for true or false, yes or no, we use boolean. So these are the data types, so primitive data types. So let's discuss other things in the next video. Thank you.